10 celebrities bought a one-way ticket to hell. There were dark days.
One concentration. Please do it.
And disastrous nights.
I don't want any more orders in this kitchen. I decided to stop.
They drove Gordon Ramsay to the brink.
I'm trying my hardest there. Bring a curry.
Bad chick, Gordon.
You pathetic bitch.
Beg your pardon.
But finally, the corner was turned. The team tasted triumph. Now, only 3 remain.
3 very talented chefs.
You deserve it, you deserve it, and you deserve it.
The dark horse.
I think Matt Goss is going to come out of this as a better man. The transformation of that guy has been amazing.
The bright spark.
She has never turned down a challenge she's been faced with over the last 14 days.
And the joker of the pack.
James Dreyfus has gone on an emotional roller coaster for the last 2 weeks.
Tonight, you will choose...
This is the dog bollocks of Hell's Kitchen.
the champion chef of Hell's Kitchen.
Let's end it on a high.
Good evening and welcome to the grand final of Hell's Kitchen, where our original 10 celebrities have been whittled down to an intriguing 3. Intriguing because while the number of chefs have dwindled to 3, the number of diners remains entertainingly at 72. You may notice 1 or 2 pot washers have been drafted in to lend a hand. That's until about 10:15 when they'll actually be running the entire place on their own. The atmosphere is almost impossible to put into words, although really very exciting, will probably do. Tonight you will crown the champion chef from one of Jen, Matt or James, all worthy winners, but only one can. So let's see how the final service is getting on. That's Jen. You probably don't need me to tell you that's Jen any longer, but that is. And that's obviously Matt. And the third one there is James. So they're all serving their 3 signature dishes tonight, which I'm sure will be delicious as always. So vote for your favourite. Lines are now open, and of course tonight it's all over, including the shouting. Gordon, Angela and Sarge returning to their restaurants, the winner basking in glory, while the runners-up head off for a round of high-level discussions about spin-off pasta sauces and Christmas singles. But first to yesterday morning, and for our celebrities there was still work to be done. With the end in sight though, Angela and Sarge were finding it increasingly difficult to keep control. Things had a sort of end of term or maybe last day of captivity feel.
Busted by Jen.
Can you stop? No, I look like chef. I feel like chef like this. One polo, one escalope, and I don't want the worst and I want it now. Yes!
I love bantering with Angela because it drives her up the wall.
Angela in the beer keller, slapping her thigh with the sheer leather.
What have I ever done to you? What have I done?
Angela, my potatoes are done.
I don't give a
Angela, once I put these into the duck fat, right? Can I then leave them for a while before I put them into the saucepan?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I don't know.
Well, I'm not going to leave your side until you tell me.
Fine. Do that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Get off me!
Oh, you're so clever. So clever and so buxom.
I'm past caring now, you know what I mean?
Mate, I'm just happy to be with these 2 lovely people, Eng and Sarge. They are truly the 2 people that have given me knowledge. I just think the world of, genuinely think the world of them.
Sarge we call Frodo, as Lord of the Rings, because there's 2 sides. He turns into this evil goblin sometimes.
He's here going, and he suddenly go like this, and appear up here.
And you have to do this.
Oh my God, you're not doing anything to clean that shit mess up.
Ew.
You, that's all your ice and sugar everywhere, young lady.
Stop being a grump.
I refuse to help anyone.
At first I was a bit scared of Ange. I thought she was going to like shout at me and scream at me, and I'd be like, how'd you do that? Whole black pepper, me what me way, you, missus. But honest to God, she's just been the best. I couldn't have asked for anyone better. She's been like your best mate, your mum, a cook, a teacher. She's been absolutely everything rolled into one.
I don't care what you lot do, I honestly don't.
Yeah, when you're sobbing in your bedroom tonight because you miss me.
Oh God, yeah, I'll really be sobbing.
Sobbing into your hanky. Ooh.
He likes it.
Oh, that was hard.
Come on, come back here,
Are you working out a little bit of sexual frustration on me? Rawhide!
They're both hilarious. Two people that I thought had no sense of humour when we started training. But my God, I was so wrong.
Right, okay.
I wonder if Gordon's out there watching us again.
I'm back here, James.
It's my duty to escape.
Right.
It's my duty to catch.
It's
my duty to escape.
Eggs before they all go, because you don't...
The better. Sorry.
Well, they could certainly do with more people in the kitchen. It's just a shame they're all facets of James's multiple personalities. And now, tonight, we want you to vote for your favourite celebrity chef, just in case you haven't grasped the point of this programme. We'd like to make absolutely certain you understand how the voting procedure works after some unfortunate aberrations earlier, or Edwina Curry staying, as it's known. So, to help reach an informed decision, we've given each of our final 3 contenders 1 minute of airtime to make you laugh, cry and vote for them. So, to start with, let's hear from the candidate for Liverpool North, Jennifer Leslie Ellison.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm still here. I've cut myself, burnt myself. I haven't had a bath, my nails are dirty. I don't care, I'm loving it and I'm made up and I'm just so happy, and I've put 100% in and I've got to the last 3 and I can't believe it. I think I've proved all I can. They did turn around, Angela, Sarge and Gordon, and said, you know, before I come in, they called me a Barbie doll, and I think they thought I was going to be like, ow, Danny, oh, am I cutting that up? Oh my God, what's a crease on? Oh, we can't do that. And then I'd be like, right, I want to go home. Do you know what, I've achieved something that no one can come before, no one can criticise, no one can say, oh, she's done this, oh, she's done that, oh, who does she think she is? Because I've just put everything into it, and you know what? It's been so worthwhile. That's been my journey, is kind of learning a lot about myself and hopefully gaining a lot of respect from people.
So that's Jen. Almost worth bringing Brookside back for. Almost. Matt and James infomercial coming up a little later, but which of them do you want to win? If you like Joker James, call 09011323206. Pint-sized Jen is on 09011323207, or for the brother Goss, call 09011323208. And if you want to vote for Edwina, you can't. The slate is wiped clean. Every chef is starting from scratch. Give us a call tonight, obviously, or text us by sending your celebrity's first name to 87654, and digital viewers can vote interactively by pressing their red button. Remember, tonight, of course, above all is a celebration. Our final 3 chefs are all winners, except, of course, for the 2 that lose. We're taking a quick break now. See you in 3.5. After the break, an unpopular guest returns.
You're right. Good to see you.
He's like the midget mayor from The Wizard of Oz.
Can't cook, won't wang.
And Gordon finally gets his way. Welcome back to the Devil's Own restaurant, and as the final countdown gathers pace, it's nice to see another swathe of showbiz legends have dropped in, keen to pay their respects, if not the bill. Let's see who's here. Well, that's actually a table of, well, we know them, don't we? That's Abby Titmus. Don't know what she's been up to since she left. That's Al, Belinda, obviously. So if all else fails tonight, they can always pop back into the kitchen and help out. I think that's Edwina Curry, as far as I'm aware. Now, all our diners, of course, are very much aware that this is the final night of Hell's Kitchen, which may explain their furtive looks and suspiciously large handbags. But last night, Gordon welcomed one particular group of guests, guaranteed to send his blood pressure sky high. Anthony Worrell-Thompson and two of London's top chefs, or in Gordon's words, a squashed BG and two chefs who couldn't even run a bath. Yes, it's a chef-eat-chef world.
Has Anthony Worrell got any of them stars?
Has he? Hell. Christophe
even one?
Novelli didn't even get 1 star this year. I got 1 star before Christophe Novelli this year.
So hasn't he even got one, Anthony Worrell-Thompson?
No.
Not even one?
Not even one.
I'm going to say that to him.
Good,
I'm going to say,
to him.
do us a favour, where's your Michelin star? You've left it back in your house. No, you haven't got one.
Thank you.
Has Anthony Worrell-Thompson got a restaurant?
I think so, yeah. I can't remember what it's called.
Has Anthony Worrell-Thompson got a neck?
He's like the midget mayor from The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, I thought that was quite good. Yeah, I quite like that, Neil. I'm gonna go now, Gordon. Bye. No hard feelings.
Yeah, right. Good to see you.
Very good. Excited about tonight?
Well, I'm riveted, yeah.
Very good.
If he comes to the pass, you better tell him where to go.
Shall I tell him to go and himself?
Yeah, you better
He's coming with the sexiest chef in Britain. The garden gnome, the Scotch BG.
Dad, today I can't cook, won't wank.
He'll come up tonight, won't he, being hard? Nobody was slating us for no reason, so I just don't like that. I don't agree with it. Do you know what I mean? We were all trying our best.
Tell him what you think of it. Who's that? Anthony Worrell-Thompson?
I said, what are you doing coming up here kissing ass? Go away.
Before, tell me, you came the first night or?
Second night.
And how was it?
Was that the one you didn't get any food?
Didn't get anything to eat. Not even a roll. I had to nick a roll off another table. They ran out of bread.
I can't believe I launched Matt's first single, Ross, in my first restaurant. Unbelievable. He just saw me, he went, oh my god. What are you doing? I'm going to have a risotto, and then afterwards I'm going to try a
You have to order your pudding as well.
Thank you. Okay, guys. Table 10, 4 covers. 1 crab risotto, 1 pigeon salad, 1 onion soup, 1 ravioli. Main course. 1 guinea fowl, 1 chateaubriand, 1 veal, 1 fish pie. This is ready, steady, whatever. Table.
Gordon's doing my risotto, which is not fair.
No, it's only serving.
Yeah, no, I just saw him tossing it.
It might not be yours.
And seasoning
Maybe
it.
somebody else's.
I'll bet you 200 quid is mine.
It might not be your risotto.
Risotto, how long, my God?
Right away on the risotto, 20 seconds on the ravioli.
Good. Pigeon salad, please.
Pigeon salad. Don't straight for some pass.
Little shake. Touch of vinegar around there.
Thanks, Max.
Okay. This is for the chef's table, guys, yeah? Go. 10. Okay, Ange.
Was that a soup over there?
Soup with the set.
Risotto.
So far, without
I've
tasting
been
it,
waiting for bloody 2 weeks for this soup.
I'm not sharing it with you, you bugger.
I haven't tasted it, but the risotto looks...
I'm going to ask you...
What's happened to the soup?
The soup is drop dead gorgeous.
Oh my god, the risotto is really nice.
I'm going to pass
Oh, you can't go wrong.
This is super.
I think this pigeon has been cooked, you're right, it's cooked bloody lovely.
I don't. What do you think?
I know, it's sad, really, isn't it?
What do you mean it's so?
Are you happy about
really
that?
good.
Tell Gordon this soup was lovely. Just say I had to wait 2 weeks, but it was good. Really good.
So, Anthony Worrell-Thompson, forced to admit he'd enjoyed eating his chilled tomato soup with a side order of his own words and a slice of humble pie. But with the main course on its way, the celebrity chefs were determined to find fault with something. And if there's one thing worse than a critical celebrity chef, it's a critical celebrity chef who's not a celebrity.
I want now the ticket that's on the tray. 1 chateau, 1 veal, 1 fish pie, 1 guinea fowl, yes?
Yeah.
This is the John Christofelli, Andrew Worrell-Thompson, the chefs that didn't get fed last week. So, extra special this one, yes?
Yes, chef.
Chef.
We'll try and speed it up a little bit. Plenty of steps for that fish pie, please. We'll cover the fish pie with lots of steps.
Well, yeah, lovely.
3 minutes, guys.
What do you need, Matt? These chefs haven't had the main course, and I would. Thank you, Matt Goss. That's exactly what I like to hear. Okay, fish pie up. That's it. Good. Service, please. Thank you.
30 seconds on the risotto.
Concentrate, please.
Come on, 30 seconds on the risotto.
Yeah, fish pie. James Dreyfus, don't you dare start losing it. Here we go. Go. Table 10, quickly go. Right, the chateau's gone, guys, yes?
Right, can you
Potatoes look undercooked.
The fish bait.
Can I try the chips?
Yeah, piss off, get out. This is good.
Yeah?
This is good.
It's prime quality of beef.
Yeah, but I'm disappointed. You know, come on, you are the epitome of maitre d' in this country. You should have carved that at the table, right?
Yeah.
That would have been not easy to carve that for me.
Therefore
I would have left you 50 quid tonight.
Therefore, you come to my restaurant, Petrus. As of Tuesday, I'm back.
And you'll carve it for me.
I will carve it for you.
And I'll give you 50 quid.
Oh, I don't need the 50 quid.
Yeah, but you wouldn't say no, would you?
You just pay for the beef.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, will as well.
We do it.
And it will only be for two. Very nice. Very good.
Do you know him, by the way?
It was super.
Merci. Who's this guy? He was with them. You got Jean-Jacques. You got the other one, Thompson. And then you have Zilli. Was the fourth one?
No idea.
Because he's really worked a big kick in his tell you.
Big kick in his what?
And your wonderful restaurant, nice piece of meat, but you can make like you should carve it in a restaurant.
Here's what he said.
Sorry?
Here's what he said. I got my chat up here. He said, lovely piece of meat, but it should be cut, it should be carved in the restaurant.
Sorry.
No, he said to Jean-Philippe, he goes, as a maitre d' like you should be able to carve it in the restaurant. What a
It's so anal, isn't it?
I don't think any of them were particularly good.
But somebody kept it simple.
Jen, she had my philosophy entirely. I like steak and chips. Let's put steak and chips on.
Anthony, listen to me. Don't say things like this. It's about a man who's taking a challenge.
It's about you creeping up someone's bum so far that you can clean his teeth from the inside of his mouth.
Come on, wake up. It's not that bad. It's no need to be so hard.
It's not that bad, but...
It's not because it's my mate. I would not.
Listen, I think you've done fantastic, but you know,
Surprise me, all of you.
Aldo, they're bearing bad news. We're not getting any pudding. We need some puddings. I don't feel complete unless I have a pudding. I don't care if it's a strawberry or a raspberry.
Oh, this is going to be trouble, I think.
Got my jacket ready to do the pudding.
The puddings.
And it's a Gordon Ramsay jacket.
Jesus Christ.
We want a pudding, huh?
We had English breakfast.
We had some very good food.
Yeah, we struggle.
I hate to say that.
Hey, don't swear. Don't swear.
What do you mean don't swear? This is a swearing
There's
kitchen.
ladies. Where's your hair?
We ordered pudding. Where is it?
Where's your toupee? Don't start.
Gordon.
We've ordered pudding an hour ago. You could have told us then.
He's got a chief.
I get upset when they're so personal about the food, and he just slags us off.
What does he slag us off?
Oh, just about the beef, how it should have been cut in the dining room, and how lack of seasoning in the risotto. It was real crap. But Aldo Zilli is a waiter, a glorified waiter. They're so far up their own arse, it's unbelievable. So they sat there last night, or tonight, and being incredibly negative. Gay Rhodes and Michel Roux were so complimentary about the food. I mean, really complimentary about genuine, talented chefs. These are loaders, freebie loaders.
Gordon being a bit picky, I feel. Seems unduly harsh to criticise an arsehole for being anal. Still, proof there that revenge is a dish which can also be served hot. So, having made peace with his enemies, Gordon's night was about to get even better. For 2 days, Edwina Curry had been begging to be thrown out of Hell's Kitchen. On both occasions, your votes returned her to the fray. But last night, she changed her mind. And, amusingly, so did you. Still, thank goodness, Gordon remained as inscrutable as ever. Jen.
First person we come to was me, and I just went, oh my God. Oh.
You can go back into the kitchen. You are
I was jumping up and down like a mad crazy lunatic. I'm just so pleased that I haven't been voted out and that I've got to the last 3.
Mark, would you go through risotto, please, yes?
Angus is like Matt, which usually means go back into the kitchen.
Matt.
Okay, Jen, stand by.
Don't move, we'll come back to you in a second.
Sadist.
I was like, oh, for f***'s sake.
James.
Please go.
You can go back into the kitchen. The last
I mean, I know I shouted no, but, you know, obviously I was feeling pleased that I'm here till tomorrow, obviously.
Sarge.
It's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen.
Come on, hey guys, come here, Ash, come here.
They went back in, it was just me and Edwina again.
The name of the celebrity who is on their way tonight.
But it was lovely because the restaurant was like, come on, Matt, come on, Matt.
Come on, Angus!
Is Edwina.
And I went back in and I'm with the two people I love and just wanted to be with. And it was just amazing to be with these two people.
The minute I heard that Edwina had gone, I was emotional, relieved, happy, and I punched the air. And I think my fist went through the ceiling. I jumped that high. I just think the kitchen would be a better place without her.
Say goodbye to us. Thanks, Serena.
I'm really glad that the last three is Matt and Jen and me. I think that's a real... That's the icing on the cake.
Oh, the Three Musketeers.
What I do want to say is that everybody's watching you guys now and they're wondering why you're the last ones in, OK? The reason being because you're the best.
Yes,
so let's
chef.
stick together. James.
Yes.
Yeah, ask lots of questions and we'll get a nice, smooth service, OK?
Yes, chef.
This is the crack team. Now, this is the dog's bollocks of Hell's Kitchen. Has been for the last 2 weeks. Let's end it on a high, yes? 3 crab risotto, 1 pigeon salad. Away, please. Let's go.
So Gordon has his dream team as his final three. I can almost hear Al Murray choking on his fish pie. And with Edwina out of sight and out of her mind, the remaining three had to battle for the sought-after title of Champion Chef. Earlier we heard from Jen Leslie Ellison. So to preserve the illusion of fair play, let's hear from the second of tonight's hopefuls, Matthew Weston Goss.
We've been in hell, literally. I've had a ball, man, in the best and the worst way. I've had an amazing time. 2 or 3 days into this thing, I just had to convince myself not to leave. I had to be strong for James in the beginning, but life is the journey, not the destination. And it's about giving your best and trying to make the people you're working with happy and not letting them down. It's been such a journey. It's been such a bloody journey. Before I came in here, I thought I could cook a couple of dishes. But the funny thing is, as Sarge and Ange have said to us, we're starting to sound like chefs. Now I can cook things. I can definitely cook some dishes. But this has meant so much to me. This has changed me. It sounds stupid probably because it's food, but this has changed me, man. I'm allowed now, officially, to walk out of here with my head high. And that's all I wanted out of it.
Seems a shame, doesn't it, that one of them has to win. I mean, only one of them can win. But who will it be? The lines are now open and a room of mechanised answering machines are waiting for your call. To crown James, phone 09011323206. For Jen, phone 09011323207. Or to anoint Matt, call 09011323208. Or text us by sending your celebrity's first name to 87654. And digital viewers can vote interactively by pressing the coloured button that isn't blue, yellow or green. For one celebrity, the taste of victory awaits. For the other two, the stench of failure. So get voting for your favourite. We've got to take another quick break now. Don't go away. Still to come, Gordon lays down the gauntlet.
One last task. Perhaps the most difficult task you'll ever be faced with.
But can the celebs remain friends?
No, I'm all right, Matt. I'm all right, honest to God. Don't make a big deal out of it.
I think you're making a big deal out of it, Jen.
Welcome back to hell, where the eternally damned, or television personalities as they're known, get to enjoy a roll and butter followed by a 3-course meal. Or in some cases a roll and butter instead of a 3-course meal. Over the past 2 weeks, 10 celebrities, or 10 and a half if you count Tommy Vance, have slaved away in the kitchen, where right now the shattered remains of Ramsay's kitchen core are entering their final moments of servitude. But who can forget how lovingly the big man has treated all his fledglings in the past, nurturing them with love and kindness.
Oh, now, here we go. So you calm down and you concentrate. The ravioli came back. So please do it. Let's work as a team.
Sweet talking guy.
Concentration.
Talking sweet kind of lie.
Your attitude stinks.
Don't let him under your skin. 'Cause you'll never win.
The first Gordon you saw was hard, driving, swearing, basically a wake-up call for everyone.
You look like you've just pulled a calf out of a cow's fanny.
Sweet talking guy.
You're full of shit. Spineless. Me. It's like a granny that won't die.
Sweeter than sugar. Kisses like wine.
And you can see that glint of horror, hate and love in their eyes, all in the same glare. You so got them rattled.
I've come to the end of my rope now.
Music to my ears.
The Gordon you've seen in the last few days is totally supportive and team player.
I hope the wife's not watching.
Why do I love him like I do?
Bloody hell.
All of us are feeling like he's actually quite a good bloke.
I think he's just very passionate about what he does.
He's quite an incredible, formidable guy.
He's becoming a geezer.
It makes me laugh.
He is a natural gentleman.
1 minute you're shagging our Prime Minister, and now you're trying to shag me from behind.
It's extraordinary how his criticism is constructive.
Bollocks. Face. Shut it. Out of there. Just give it to me and off. And put your hand on your sack and find your bollocks.
Gordon is actually, he's a pussycat.
Pour everybody a drink, please. Well done. Cheers, everybody, yes?
So Gordon is just a pussycat, apparently, but then so technically is a saber-toothed tiger. Last night, then, as hell emptied itself of celebrity guests, food critics, camera crews and television presenters, Gordon looked back over the events of the day with the three surviving contenders, their erstwhile bosom buddies, nothing more than a distant memory.
How do you feel, Jen?
Boss.
How?
I feel boss as well.
Jimmy, how do you feel?
It's a mixture of happiness and utter hell.
Well done. How do you feel? Do you think you get this far, 2 weeks down the line?
I didn't even think I'd make it. I didn't even think I'd be able to put a bit of stuff in a pan.
I thought, what the am I doing here when I first got here? I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's never ever thought that I'd be glad to do something like this.
Fantastic. Bloody well done. I really mean it, honestly. And I can't help but, think back to what it was like on our first day 2 weeks ago. Yeah, what a difference. What a staggering difference. And you so all deserved it. Now, this is simply the best. Simply the best brigade that we've left with tomorrow for one more day. What I need from you tomorrow is that 110% commitment in everything. I need a phenomenal service. And when we go out of this place tomorrow night, we go out on a high. You deserve it, and you deserve it. And when we're feeling a little bit down, just remember, last day tomorrow, there's only 3 of you left. Bloody well done. Yes? But Jesus Christ, have you guys come a long way? Yes? A real long way. And a real long way. Yes, get to sleep, babe. They're proud of themselves now. And they've gone through that journey, and they've proved a lot to themselves. And all I've done, and Sarge and Angela, have sort of helped bring out the best of them. And that's been confirmed this evening.
And I think what we've achieved and what these people have actually accomplished over the last sort of 2 weeks has been absolutely outstanding.
Chin chin. Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys. Chin chin.
There's been highs, there's been lows, there's been times when you've just wanted to kill them, and there's other times that I wanted to cry with them and laugh with them, and it really has been that sort of roller coaster of up and down.
I'm just so glad I never got evicted.
Yeah, you got to the end, that's it. That's what you wanted.
That's all I wanted.
I know.
I've just been saying in there, I don't care, because the people who I'm with are the best people, and
I want you
couldn't
to
have
win it, mate.
I couldn't have picked 2 better people to be with. I just said that. I said so. I'm so happy, James.
I know you are, my lovey.
I could feel your tension before it was palpable.
Now, bear in mind, that was Jen's reaction to making it to the last 3, so have your finger on the mute button in case she wins tonight. Yes, you may have noticed Jen's quite pleased to be through to tonight's final, and you can be sure whatever they say, they all want that coveted title of Champion Chef. So now to round off the campaign trail, let's hear from the 3rd candidate, James Louis de Zorgeb Dreyfus. I kid you not.
I came in knowing nothing. And now... and now I leave with a wealth of knowledge. I've had good times and bad times. That's that cliche of being a big roller coaster for me. I went up and down and 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 up and down, and then did a sort of one of those. I've sort of fluctuated between loathing it and actually quite enjoying it. I know what tastes good now. I've got a better palate. I know the basics. I know how to use knives. I know how to fillet things. I know how to cut things. I know how to gut things. But now, the time has come to leave Hell's Kitchen. The sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out to play.
Thank you, James. So, the end is near. They stated their case, of which they're certain. But are you? Get calling and vote for your favourite celebrity. The phone lines will be closing soon, and I'll be wandering over to the past to reduce tonight's restaurant staff to a skeletal 2. But who will they be? To make James' day, call 090 11323206. To see Jen smile, it's 090 11323207. Or to turn Matt on, call 090 11323208. Or text us by sending your celebrity's first name to 87654. And digital viewers can vote interactively by pressing that red button. Now, this morning, the very last roll call. Just 14 contestants remaining. Jen, Matt and James's 12 multiple personalities.
Morning, Jen.
Morning.
Morning, James.
You look pretty when you smile. Smile more.
A bloody big day today. I mean, really big day today. How many times have I said that?
Yeah.
In the last 14. Huh? And what a journey. Do you think this time 2 weeks ago, standing on that carpet, 10 of you, 5 in each team, and now, 3 of you standing there. Do you think it was as hard as this?
Oh God, no. I mean,
I'm glad it was this hard in a way. Because
yeah.
now I feel so much better for it being so hard because I feel like we've achieved so much more. I don't even care what happens now. Just got these two and that's all I'm bothered about. I'm just made up that the 3 of us have got to the end and we've done so well and I don't care what happens.
Okay, one last
Alright.
task. Very important task. Perhaps the most difficult task you'll ever be faced with. Ever. Certainly within the 2 weeks in Hell's Kitchen anyway, and I'll tell you why. Myself, Sarge and Angela, I've been busting our gut to make sure you guys are looked after, morning and night, as you know. At 12:30 today, you're going to cook myself, Sarge and Angela, lunch. You're going to go back in that kitchen now, think about something inspirational, creative. I want to see a huge input from all 3 of you. I don't want anyone taking the piss, and I want it as your last lunch. And my first ever lunch cooked by 3 very talented chefs. And let me just say something. I've managed to turn you guys on over the last 2 weeks about food. Now turn me on. The ingredients is all in the fridge. Create what you can with what's in there. Go for it.
Baked beans in the back.
Prep done. Why you lie? Get in there.
Yeah, sure. Well, let's have a look at meats we've got, because this is the meat store, so...
Fillet.
Fillet of beef.
Oh yeah, let's do
I love
that.
fillet of beef and like a real nice mashed potato and a nice gravy.
Yeah, with some mushrooms. Have we got any more of those
Yeah,
sets?
got button mushrooms as well.
We need some bay leaves.
Yep.
And we need sprigs of thyme.
I could eat that right now. What about asparagus, do you think, or not?
Do you know how to cook the asparagus?
Yeah, boil it.
Go
chef.
No way, chef.
I know, but the oven's not hot.
Oh, the oven's not hot. You have to be really careful.
It's too gloopy, the mash.
See? You can fold it in like that. Is that right?
I was saying is push it down so it stickers. It's all right, it's fine.
Thicker with
But it
what?
doesn't go compact.
It doesn't go compact. You can't compact mash, mate. Can you? Look, put it in. Show us what you mean.
I'm not telling funny, man.
No, but I mean, it's mash.
All right,
I mean,
chill, tell me a dish. Calm down. Now. All right, calm down. I'm only trying to help. Don't speak to me like I'm stupid. It's mash. You can't compact mash. I'm only trying to help.
Come on, guys, last day.
That's stress.
I know, darling, but it's last day.
I didn't mean it like you were stupid. I was trying to say it's
You
not
can't compact mash, Jen.
No, come on,
I
love.
can't compact the mash. That's all I was saying.
I'll just say that. No need to be funny with me.
I wasn't being funny, love.
Come
I
on,
wasn't, mate.
Go. Come on, love, come on.
Just put my steak in.
Jen, stop. I wasn't saying that.
No, I'm all right, Matt. I'm all right, honest to God. Don't make a big deal out of it.
I think you're making a big deal out of it, Jen.
I'm not. I'm fine.
Don't be weird with me now. Don't be weird with me either. Seriously. Don't be weird with me either. Because I'm.
Don't be rude with you.
Don't be like weird with me because it's not. I didn't mean it like that.
Being weird with you.
Come on, guys. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. Come on. Stick it together. It's okay.
They don't look like they all become sort of individuals and ignore one another. They actually look like they're actually enjoying it as a team. Yeah.
Even James is getting involved.
Yeah. And they look quite sort of tense and somewhat nervous about serving us.
Oh. You would be, wouldn't you?
Just push it down a bit. That's it.
Yeah, a bit more. So it sort of pulls around the mat. That's it, yeah.
Jen?
Put the plate down, please. Jen?
Jen?
Good evening.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tell us exactly what we've got, please.
We've got mashed potato sat on a bed of mushrooms with a fillet of steak topped with asparagus and a red wine sauce.
Well, I'm starving.
Yeah,
and you've got no idea how excited I am to eat this. Looks a little bit overcooked, however. No, it's quite pink, but fairly white on the outside, but it is pink in the middle. The mashed potatoes are seasoned beautifully, the steak is seasoned lovely.
No lumps in that popcorn puree.
The right amount of red wine in that sauce.
Lovely.
That is bloody delicious.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done, guys.
Enjoy.
Well done.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, James. And thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Did all right, man.
Guys.
It made it all worthwhile when we saw their reaction. I was really pleased, actually. When I heard their reaction, I thought, that's fantastic.
But you think what we could have ended up with, there's all sorts of fish in there, different vegetables, peppers, everything in there. And you could have ended up with some really wacky Mediterranean kind of slant of a dish that people always think is fashionable, they get totally wrong. And instead they put something like this together. It's absolutely delicious.
It's bloody good. Oh.
I'm stunned.
So 14 days and 1,008 meals, and it all nearly came to blows over whether or not you can compact mash. Still, Gordon seemed to enjoy his hearty lunch, which may explain why he was lying in the corridor at 3:30 this afternoon. And if you still haven't made up your mind who to vote for, here's Gordon to make it up for you.
I've never seen a young girl, the age of 20, become so on the ball and obsessive about food the way she has. And she has never complained or worried or turned down a challenge that she's been faced with over the last 14 days. And when you think of someone that's come in with sort of ideas of chicken nuggets and tomato ketchup, yeah, there's someone that has come a long way in that short period of time. James Dreyfus has gone on an emotional roller coaster for the last 2 weeks, and we've had to deal with his highs and lows, and he's had to do wonders to himself to get him through this, because I don't think he's ever worked so hard in his entire life. There was one stage a week ago I thought he was going to throw the towel in. He so didn't. He's come back, he's responsive, and no matter what we say, how funny he is, the guy can cook. He can make the most amazing risotto. He can make the most amazing spaghetti lobster, and he has a very light touch with food. So He has a lot of strengths. I think Matt Goss over the last 2 weeks was treated this as an identification process where he can reinvent himself and dig deep and find out a lot about his soul, in the sense that he is going to come out of this as a better man, and he can cook. And I can't help but look at the comparisons of his beautiful veal dish with saffron risotto to sort of children's pile of shit that you serve overcooked spaghetti with a sort of rich tomato sauce that's been flavoured with basil and garlic chips. The transformation of that guy has been amazing.
So thanks to Gordon for that, and we can assure viewers that no one else will be using the expression emotional roller coaster before the end of the programme. So that's what Gordon thinks of our three contenders, but tonight the power lies in your grasp. To vote for Mr Dreyfus, call 09011 323206. For Miss Ellison, it's 09011 323207. Or for Mr Goss, call 09011 323208. Or text us by sending your celebrity's first name to 87654. And digital viewers can vote interactively by pressing their red button. They must know that by now. A single call could change one of our celebrities' lives forever and save them from any further journeys on an emotional roller coaster. Sorry, I lied. We'll be back in a few minutes for tonight's first live sacking. Welcome back to Hell's Kitchen, where the phone lines have temporarily been frozen. For one of our celebrity chefs, victory is but 10 minutes away. For another, their dreams are about to come crashing down around their ears. And I mean that in the most positive possible sense. Our trembling trio are lined up now with barely a sound, except for veal overcooking in the background. So, good evening, celebrity chefs. The restaurant applauds you and congratulates you on making it through to this final day in Hell's Kitchen. Later tonight our winner will be crowned, but right now one of you has to accept third prize. So stand by if you will.
Let it be me.
James.
Yes.
You can go back into the kitchen. Still a member of Hell's Kitchen Crack Squad. So Matt and Jen, I'm afraid only one of you will be staying. The other one has to go.
Oh, well done.
And the name of the celebrity who will be leaving the kitchen is Matt. Matt, say your goodbyes, and then we'll have a quick word. I'm happy. See you in an hour.
See you in an hour. See you soon.
See you in a bit.
Well done. How you going?
Maddie, see you in an hour. See you in an hour. Yes! I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
Matt, come have a drink, sit down. Well done, congratulations on making it this far. Well done. Are you surprised you made it this far?
No, I'm surprised I made it this far. I'm not surprised I'm out. I'm glad to be out.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you could probably do with a glass of champagne. So enjoy that whilst we look at the highlights of your days in hell.
We're on this. Right on the money. Let's all just stay composed, guys. Sorry, all right? There's not a moment in this environment where there isn't pressure.
Piece of fish. Guys, get it together, yeah?
We're all behind each other.
If you want to, I'll change the situation.
Maybe people watching don't realise that there is a real bond between us already.
Right people, right time, just the wrong location.
But focus on us, man. You're right. You're right. Hey, look at my eyes. Don't be the first to go.
Just you keep me near.
But we tried our best. You're right, geezer. Geezer.
It's like something the missus would cook, 1 out of 10.
It's a joke. I hear you the first time, second time, and the third time, big man.
Do you know what? You don't even want to dress it with finesse. You're immaculate.
Beautiful, Matt. Very nice. You do a great lamb.
Absolutely staggering. The cleanest cook in the kitchen.
Onwards and upwards, mate. You are wicked.
So you said you felt the pressure there. I mean, were you really tempted to leave at any stage?
Excuse me.
No, you're not allowed to say that, I'm sorry. Too late.
I think there's been... I can't even begin to describe what this experience has done. I absolutely love those two back in there. It's so good to see everybody.
And I mean, do you think that the experience has changed you in any way?
I would never have imagined what it would have changed me in such a way. It's just, I don't have an ache in my body. I don't feel a burn in my hand.
But you were very close to all of them, weren't you? Because, I mean, you were upset when Dwayne left, you were upset when Belinda...
Yeah, for some reason they all came to me, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They all came to me, and at times it was draining. But what a compliment it is that somebody comes to you for advice. And
but have you enjoyed yourself? Have you had fun as well?
Didn't think I was, didn't want to be here.
Right.
At the time of my life. Gordon is a gentleman. James, Ange and Sarge were wonderful.
But I mean, Gordon was quite tough on you to start off with, wasn't he?
That's all right. That's all right. I kind of needed it. When he said that my first special was shit, that was fine by me. It kicked me in the arse, and I was like, all right, I'm on my way. I've got to do it right. And
but what did you think of him at the time? I mean, you like him now, but did you like him at the time?
I have to say, I didn't want to like him.
Right. You did call him a wanker at one stage.
I called him wanker at the very beginning. First couple of days,
we caught that on camera.
But
he'd be the first to admit that.
But you know what? I had a really, really hard moment in the fridge, and I was in tears. And he came in and absolute gentleman to me.
Well, let's have a look at what he had to say to us about you here.
Matt's biggest problem was just so insecure. It was like dealing with a sort of 4-year-old.
He's very sensitive, I think, really, and he's affected by other people. If anyone gets upset in a group, he takes it to heart and it brings him down.
However, out of all the cooks, he's actually a very meticulous, articulated cook. He really cares in what he's doing.
He's got talent in his fingers. He's got an understanding of food.
Over the last 10 days, he's emerged as a real strong sort of contender, and someone that's got turned on with food, and someone that really cares.
So you said you were a bit insecure. Has it toughened you up, do you think?
No, I think the insecurity might come from... I'm not a shouter. On stage I am, but when I'm off stage, I make my living from noticing people's feelings, and that's the way I'll stay.
Right.
That won't change me. That's who I am as a man. But I'm a strong man. This has made me stronger, made me more confident, made me realise that just take it a little bit more easy and just have a bit more, relax a bit more, and know that life is a journey. It really is.
So, I mean, who now? We've got 2 left. Who would you pick out of those 2? I mean, I know it's difficult. You're very close.
No,
to both
I mean, it isn't difficult for me. Honestly,
really?
I think James is a fantastic. Truly, one of the reasons I'm in the kitchen. Laughter is the healer. Yeah. And he's made me laugh every single day. But I will say,
coming up. Yeah.
But Jen was struck off the list at the beginning. She stayed calm. She's lovely. She
gets your vote.
She gets my vote. I think she should be celebrity chef.
All right, well, we'll see very shortly. But congratulations on getting the bronze medal anyway, Matt. Well done. Matt is gone, but his memory kind of lingers. So before 2 become 1, let's have a look back at some of the highlights of an extraordinary final week in Hell's Kitchen.
Say hello and wave goodbye.
I've opened many restaurants, and perhaps the first week in Hell's Kitchen with 10 celebrities that couldn't cook a bloody omelette was the toughest, the most grueling, and the most frustrating, and the most painful week in my entire cooking career.
Oh, get out the heat!
Why? Oh, what the is it?
Now.
Fucking fish pie, mate.
Why are you telling me this?
Because you asked me.
Oh, clear down. We've got a busy night. We're about to go down, big boy.
We don't have enough pigeon. We're out of mash, mate.
I've got no more tapan left.
We now have a ravioli problem.
You name it, we run out of it. Even when the shit hit the fan, I never, ever gave up. We need to take it on the chin and come back twice as strong. We've come this far and we're going to so stick together on this fucking thing. We're ahead. The first time in 9 days, we're ahead. First time, yeah. Cheers, everybody, yes. Wrong one. It's been a very emotional 14 days for me. She can't be bothered. It's your dish, Edwina Curry.
How about it, Gordon?
She sent my brain loop the loop.
I hear you the first time, second time, and the third time, big man.
It's not personal, mate.
It will be personal.
Ow. Oh.
Some like it hot, some like it hot.
Edwina.
Some like it hot, some like it hot.
I've been incredibly proud. Even though I didn't think it was possible the first week, they are now seriously excited. And they talk like chefs, they cook like chefs, and they actually look like chefs.
Some like it hot, some like it hot.
So, Matt made it through to the final day, but who will make it through to the bitter end? Right now, there are 2 celebrity chefs in the kitchen, hoping desperately to finish serving 72 diners. And also hoping desperately that you've chosen them as a worthy champion chef. But which of our talented twosome do you want to win? For one final time, the phone lines are open. If you think Jane should be top dog, call 090 113233206. Or alternatively, if Jen gets your vote, call 090 113233207. So call now, it's your last chance. Or text us by sending your celebrity's first name to 87654, and digital viewers can vote interactively by pressing that red button. After this next break, I'll be going back to the past and we'll be at last revealing who is the champion chef of Hell's Kitchen. See you on the other side of this. So, for final time, welcome back to Hell's Kitchen. The phone lines are closed. The results are in, and we have a winner. Right, we started with just 10 chefs, you may remember, and we're now down to just 2.
Let's go 15.
And one of them is the undisputed champion of Hell's Kitchen. So, good evening, celebrity chefs, both.
Hello.
Hiya.
And congratulations on making it this far. The viewing public have been voting frantically for their favourite chef. And the results are now in, so stand by. James and Jen, are you ready? James.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. The name I'm going to read out is the name of the winner, the champion of Hell's Kitchen. And the winner is... Jen. Jen, take your place at Gordon's side. Pick up your microphone, take your place at Gordon's side. James will have a chat.
Yes! Here we go.
Oh, Lord. James, congratulations. Well done. Sit down.
Thank you.
The silver medalist. Well, can you believe it? You've actually run a restaurant.
Well,
for,
yes.
2 weeks.
Yes, I have.
Are you surprised?
Yes, very surprised.
Are you proud that
I've been on drugs for 2 weeks. Sorry.
Well, you look like you've been on drugs for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Let's. I mean, are you pleased for Jen first of all?
Oh God, yeah.
Right.
I mean, if anyone deserved it, she did. She wanted it, and she was there, and she was. I voted for her even.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
You're not allowed a mobile phone. How dare you? Well, look. Let's take a look at some highlights of your best moments.
Okay.
There are quite a few.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen.
Do I start cooking now?
Ambition, folks like me on the job.
I don't understand what you're saying to me. Me.
Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living.
Don't stop f***ing around now, yeah?
You can't bring me a risotto to the hot plate full of butter, big boy. In the bin and start again, yeah?
Not again.
I swear sometimes that man is out to get me.
I want to hit them with a pan.
I'm not an octopus.
Here.
That's... It looks like a bollock.
I'm trying my hardest.
They let you dream just to watch them shatter.
Can't turn the heat. Get out of my kitchen. Sorry, prison would be a relief right now.
In the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in and the tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way.
Can we get on with running a kitchen, please? Yes, chef! Thank you!
Working 9 to 5 for service.
God, this is bitchy.
Hot starters!
Would deserve a bad promotion.
One onion soup. How long, please? No. 20 seconds. It's really, really salty.
Don't shush me. Your balls are the size of pumpkins.
Yes.
Maisie on form.
Very nice risotto, James.
I thought you'd done a bloody good job.
I'm having such a good day, you.
You were the best cook in the house.
That is just wicked, guy. This is the best job ever.
Happy memories.
Oh my goodness.
No, I mean, you said it was the best job ever there, but you actually threatened to leave virtually every day, didn't you?
Since day one.
Yeah. So what made you stick it out?
Well, you know, it would have been so typical of me to leave and jack it all in. And I just thought, I can't. This time round, I can't. I promised people. And
Yeah, you would letting other people down.
I would be letting so many people down. But most of all, myself, actually. And I wouldn't have said that 2 weeks ago.
So you're glad that you didn't?
Yeah, I'm really glad that I didn't. And
Okay.
I'm amazed to have got this far. I mean, amazed. Amazed.
Now, what was the hardest bit for you, would you say?
The hardest bit?
Yeah.
Dragging my ass out of bed in the morning. That was the hardest
Getting
bit.
down for roll call at 8:30.
Yeah, facing old...
Now, I mean, there were 1 or 2 recipes that I know you found tough at first, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm thinking particularly of the risotto incident.
Yes.
Yes, we can have a look just to remind ourselves of precisely what happened then.
Customers complain it's salty, and it's really salty. Yeah?
Didn't taste salty to me, but I accept it's
Are
too
you going
salty.
to turn around and tell the customer they're wrong? It's
No,
really salty.
absolutely not.
How do you want to spoil it?
I'm not trying to spoil it.
Well, then, how about a little bit of composure, then? I mean, you can give me the large one and start giving it the big one. Look, that's what we've got over there. So you're busy, I'm busy, your team's busy, and you want to start acting. But when we break down like this, then, James, it doesn't help.
I'm trying not to.
Gosh. that was scary, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was our first. That was our first falling out.
Yeah, but things kind of turned around.
Well,
for
they
you.
did after that.
Yeah.
After that, I got rid of whatever was bugging me, and then we became friends quite early on. So I was glad because it usually takes a good week.
what with people generally, you find it difficult to actually make friends.
I usually hate them at
Right.
first.
And have you learnt much? Would you say?
Yeah, I have.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't have swapped this 2 weeks for anything. Thinking back now, I wouldn't have swapped it. But it's so easy to
at
say
the
when
time.
I'm sitting in this fucking chair.
Sure,
Sorry, in
sure.
this chair.
I'm sorry, everyone seems to be swearing tonight.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how did you get on with Gordon? Do you like him as a person?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And respect him.
Yeah,
presumably.
I mean, the word genius is bandied around a lot, but I think he is.
Really?
Yeah.
We can have a look at what's going on in the kitchen. Just to see,
Let's see, Jen. Look at her.
Oh, little face. But, I mean, did you think that she was going to win all the way along? Did you? Really?
Well, no, in the last 3 days, Matt and I were sort of saying, she's got to win. She's been up and down and over and out, and look at her. Look at her.
And a good cook, which always helps.
She's a brilliant cook.
Yeah.
It would have been unjust had I won, because I am an appalling cook still.
It's very good of you to say so. I can't believe that's the truth. Yeah. So, I mean, what would you say was the highlight of the whole thing for you?
Her 21st birthday party.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm not sure we saw that much.
No, perhaps
footage
not.
of
It was
that.
at 4 in the morning.
Right, right. Oh, well, happy memories and well done. Congratulations on coming second. Well done indeed,
Thanks,
James,
Angus.
and
Thank
thanks
you.
for all the happy
Thank
memories.
you.
You came so close, but there is only one winner, and it's time after 15 days for them to finally leave the kitchen. So please welcome our worthy champion, Jen.
Woo! Oh, wonderful.
Then come sit down, well done, congratulations. Sit down, have a glass of champagne. This is amazing, isn't it?
I can't believe it.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, I didn't think I couldn't even boil an egg.
And the chicken McNuggets and everything. You've done so fantastic. You've come so far. Let's take a look quickly at the highlights of this extraordinary 2 weeks for you. Such a time.
This is the hardest thing I've ever done in all of my life.
Hey, where did we go?
Oh, I can't. I really can't do it.
Days when the rains came.
Putting 120% into it. And you're trying so hard, and then someone screams at you and tells you you don't give a
shit.
I never want to see another turbot or another piece of steak. Oh, God. Ow. Starting to cry again. I am never, ever going to complain about cleaning or cooking in my house again.
You know what really struck me about you last night? No matter how busy we were, you're just totally cool as a cucumber.
I started just the other day. Man, you have grown.
Chunky chips.
With chunk chips?
With chunky chips.
That's going on this evening.
Probably won't even get one order for it.
All 6 chateaux gone.
In 15 minutes, it's sold out.
Absolutely fabulous.
How long, one guinea fowl, one veal, one chateaubriand, one fish pie, please?
She's got it.
My gran will be proud of me doing this. Made up, dead happy, and I'll have cookies, all steak and chips when I get home.
Congratulations. What will your family be thinking now?
Oh my God.
Is your gran going to be watching?
Someone will have to ring them, you know, because I think they might have a heart attack. Seriously, my poor gran and my mum.
Will your gran have come downstairs for this one?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you were just described as cool as a cucumber there. I mean, is that true? Were you, or underneath were you all flustered?
I was petrified.
Were you?
I was scared of everyone showing at me, but...
Well, you did fantastically well. You were one of the few people who didn't get a tongue lashing from Gordon as well.
I know.
I mean, why do you think that was?
Because I was panicking so much about getting it right, so I was kind of like, oh, I don't know, I don't even know. I can't even cook. Well, I can now, but I couldn't.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
I loved every minute of it.
Really?
It's probably one of the best things I've ever done in all my life, and I've loved it.
Really?
And I just didn't expect to win at all, and I genuinely didn't.
You've done fantastically well. I mean, how much have you learnt, do you think, over the last 2 weeks?
So much, and I just want to say a big thanks to the 2 people who taught me so much and made this possible, and especially Ange, my Ange. I love it, I love it to bits. And she taught me everything, and I love it to bits, and she's just boss. And she didn't know what boss meant until tonight.
Let's have a look and see what they have to say about you. Look at this.
The tenacity of that girl at the age of 21, tremendous.
There's a sense of urgency about her, so she knows by 6:30 she wants to be set up.
That girl is unfazed. She's going to go on and become phenomenally successful. She's been the complete surprise throughout this whole experience for me. Off the record, the best cook in the house.
Now, do you know the extraordinary thing about that is Gordon said that about 5 days ago.
Really?
That you were the best cook in the house, yeah. So he tipped you from quite a long time ago. So, I mean, many congratulations, obviously. You've done fantastically well.
That's because amazing with cheese, bossy.
I mean, how exciting is it when, I mean, during service? Is it a real buzz?
Honestly, I can't describe it. It's kind of like, it's something that I've never ever felt before, but it's like going on a stage and performing if you're an actor or an actress. Yeah. You get a kick out of it because all the day you're like, oh, and then as soon as you go out there and people are looking at you and the pressure's on, the adrenaline kicks in and it's like, you don't even feel what you're doing.
Being on stage. Really.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Let's have a look at you in the middle of it all. You're running the pass at this stage.
Oh my God.
Jen, you come onto the hot plate and we all move round a section, OK?
Away, one guinea fowl, one veal, one chateaubriand, one fish pie.
Yes, chef.
And the chateaubriand's normal. Edwina, make sure all the garnish is hot.
We started off first with Jen. Absolutely amazing, very vocal, stood her ground, and the confidence in her voice was staggering.
Table number 4, 6 covers. Main course, 1 veal, 1 asparagus, 1 tuna, 1 fish pie, 1 guinea fowl, 1 Chateaubriand.
Yes, chef.
Fantastic. You know Sarge has offered you a job?
Yeah. I'll go to work for them.
He will? Are you accepting it? You're saying yes?
If all else fails, I think I might take up, but I think I'm better as a cook than what I am anything else. Never had that said about me acting or me singing.
So, what does it feel like standing in Gordon's shoes at the past like that? I mean, is it scary?
It's kind of fun in a way, it's weird. And then Sarge was going to me, he's done an impression and it was like, 1 tuna, 1 veal, 1 egg, 1 nugget. And I was like, is that what I really sound like? And I just watched it and it's it. But it's like, it's,
we didn't know
it's a
Sarge
brilliant
of
feeling.
impressions. Well, let's bring in Gordon and Sarge and Angela. You've done a fantastic job. I'm sure everyone agrees. Gordon, what would you like to say to champion chef?
Yep, absolutely brilliant. Well done. I mean, the whole lot has been absolutely brilliant. It's been an emotional 2 weeks.
That's right. It's only live television. That kind of thing happens all the time.
Well done. Absolutely well done.
Don't worry.
Full on. And really, really good. There you go. Get that down.
And what would you like to say to all the group? Because they've all been in it, haven't they?
The whole team have been absolutely brilliant.
And
It's
thanks
been
to everyone, sorry,
There you
for
go.
getting me through it.
Well, you got yourself through it, really, to be honest.
God.
And have you enjoyed it, Gordon?
First week was really tough. Second week we turned the corner. They really all got turned on about food. This one stood out from the beginning. James Dreyfus was the one that lifted the whole brigade each and every time. Matt Goss came out himself each and every hour. Abby, Al Murray, Tower Strength, and the whole lot just moved. Edwina, as always, phenomenal. Phenomenal. And just like cooking next to your mum all day long. However,
it was. I wouldn't have any experience of. But who would you actually choose out of all of them to offer a job to?
Oh, the one that sat here in front of us
You'd
now.
have to
She's
say that,
well done.
Congratulations, a worthy winner. So everyone's back to their day job now, which for Gordon, Angela and Sarge is yet more gruelling 17-hour days in the kitchen. But at least no Edwina to put up with. So thank you for joining us. Turn over now to ITV2 for another Hell's Kitchen Extra Portions with Mark Durden-Smith and Jordan. That's all from us tonight. So from Hell's Kitchen, for the very last time, it's a very good night. Good night, you.
Little fantastic little meat. I told you.
Jenny, hey, LA, yeah?
LA, yeah.
If you're still hungry, tuck into some more with ITV2's Extra Portions next. Back here, the ITV News. Then at 10:45, we mark the 60th anniversary of the D-Day invasion with D-Day in colour. And that's followed by the D-Day dispatches at 11:45.